Stephanie screwed Shane. Forget about Brett screwing Brett, guys. We've been screwed by Monday Night Raw. Welcome back to the WWE 2K22 GM mode. We're playing as SmackDown. We're playing as Shane McMahon on the blue brand. It is episode 5. It is the last show before the first pay-per-view of the season, WrestleMania Backlash, and it appears as if Stephanie McMahon has used one of her power cards this week, because Triple H sent us an email and he says, "You're not going to like this, but none of Shotzi, Tony Storm and Keith Lee can take part in your show this week." Sorry about that. Well, it's disappointing that we've just effectively had 3 people from our roster not being able to compete. I can also say at least it's 3 people that aren't involved in major roles in the show. So I think we can live without Shotzi, Storm and Keith Lee, but still it's a big blow nonetheless, and I would have rather had them than not, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Triple H also says, just a note of caution, that LeRae has a stamina level below 40. She's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina, the more strenuous the match, and the greater that risk becomes. Alright, okay. Thank you, Triple H, for keeping us updated. I'm the game. Yeah, the game. Injuries, the game. Pecs, quads, injuries, game. Alright, big nose, happy days. Superstars who are completely rested will recover 12 stamina points in a week. Those who cut a promo will recover 6 and can't become injured that week. Okay, interested. Nia Jax says, that loser Candice attacked me during the match last week. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with her within the next 3 weeks. Okay, I can do that. So we said no to Candice or Shotzi last week, but we say yes to Nia Jax. Got to keep Nia Jax happy. She's The Rock's cousin. We want to sign The Rock. We want to sign Dwayne. What we got up next? Got Ray. You don't seem to realise this, Shane, but I'm a bit of a master on it. I certainly wouldn't describe Rey Mysterio as a master on the mic, but here, if he wants to talk, if Rey Mysterio wants to cut a promo, then perhaps we should let him. See, apparently his promo skills is 4 out of 5. So, interesting. He's got a rivalry going with Seth freaking Rollins at the moment. Maybe we'll have Rey Mysterio call out Rollins. But yeah, we'll keep that in mind. I want to make my mark in a promo during tonight's show. Wow, I just said no chance. I didn't mean that. So I think what I'll do is I'll... I know it's too late, but I think we'll book him in a promo anyway. We'll give Rey Mysterio a chance. We'll let him call out Seth Rollins. Boom. Even though I said no to him, we're going to actually let him do it. So, yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Let's look at the rest of the show. I mean, it's the last show before, so I kind of need to... I think we're going to have... Do we have Roman Reigns cut a promo? Yeah, I think we'll have Roman Reigns cut a promo. What else will we do? What's this double the cost? Double the cost for the opposing brands matches for next week's show. Okay, interesting. I think we won't use any cards till after the first pay-per-view. Then we'll start using those power cards. So again, we're going to use the big arena. We're going to use booking. Okay, Gorilla Crew. We're going to use that. We're going to use special effects, and we're just gonna. I like spending money. We're going to spend all the money there. Now that we've got a bit of a limited roster due to the free vacancies this week, is there any free agents we could maybe bring in? There's Walter. There's Johnny Gargano. There's Carmella. There's Jeff Hardy. Maybe Jeff Hardy. Could we bring in Jeff Hardy for something? I might. What about Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy's a cruiser. What about Jeff Hardy versus Roman Reigns? We're going to sign Jeff Hardy for 10 weeks. I think it's a good deal. So we've got that deal over the line. We've got that done. A bit disappointed that Mandy Rose has got her old appearance in this game. I thought she would have had the new one, but I guess not. I mean, we could bring in Carmel. What's the Legends looking like? I keep checking the Legends every week. Nothing really changes. Eric Bischoff, China, Big Boss Man, 6, Beth Phoenix. I think we'll leave it for now then. So we've brought in Jeff Hardy. We've got... Do we have... No, what's the main event going to be? Let me see. I think the main event is going to be... You know what? Oh, so we can't use any of these three. My main event this week is going to be Jeff Hardy taking on... I kind of want to go Roman Reigns. What if we have... Let me think here. What if we have Samoa Joe cut the promo? Since he's going one-on-one with Reigns. What if Samoa Joe cut the promo? And then in the main event, we're going to have Jeff Hardy taking on Roman Reigns. Boom. What a main event that could be. Could be a great main event. Should be a great main event. I'm looking forward to it already. Mid-card. What can we have in the mid-card? We'll have a tag team match. How about we do Nia Jax and Sasha Banks taking on Charlotte Flair and Candice LeRae. Well, that might overshadow. Will that overshadow our main event? I'm hoping not. Surely not. And then in the opening match, what else can we have? I'm trying to think here. Let me see. We'll maybe just do a rematch of last week. Well, actually, I know what we're going to do. We're going to have McIntyre versus Chad Gable. And we're going to have interference. And we're going to have Otis coming in and interfering and trying to cost Drew McIntyre the match. I think this has been set up good. Keep in mind, with the rivalries that we've got going, I think this is what we want to see happen. So we've got McIntyre versus Gable. We've got the call-out with Mysterio and Rollins. Mid-card tag match, we've got Nia Jax and Sasha Banks taking on Charlotte Flair and Candice LeRae. And then main event time, we've got Jeff Hardy versus Roman Reigns. So that should be it, guys. That is the show. This is it. This is what's going to take us to new heights. And I genuinely believe that this is a show that is going to see us finally beat Monday Night Raw. With that said then, let's start the show. Let's get into it. Let's go. Boom. Show costs $67,500. I think we can do it, guys. Let's find out whether or not we can defeat Monday Night Raw. So, up next, we have McIntyre versus Gable. Let's simulate this. Gable wins thanks to interference from Otis. And finally, we get a 3-star match for something I wasn't expected to get a 3-star match. So, boom, there you go. Like to see it, love to see it. Up next, we've got Rey Mysterio calling out Seth freaking Rollins. And the rivalry grows to 2 stars. And it was a good promo, so good stuff. Up next is the tag team match mid-card. We've got Banks and Jax versus LeRae and Flair. Sasha Banks and Nia Jax pick up the win. A mediocre match, which is... I think that's good for a couple of reasons. Reason number one is I just think for that kind of match, 2 stars ain't exactly horrible. And reason number two is I'm glad that the mid-card match did lower than the opening match, because that is how you're supposed to book the show. You're supposed to have, like, the opener's supposed to be the second best match, the mid-card's supposed to be the worst, and then the main event's supposed to be the best. So far we're on course to do that. Samoa Joe cutting a self-promo, basically saying that he's going to be the new Universal Champion come the pay-per-view. He gets 4 stars. Good for him. And now, guys, it's main event time. Here we go. It's Jeff Hardy taking on Roman Reigns. The newly signed Jeff Hardy. Can Jeff Hardy beat the Universal Champion? And if he can beat the Universal Champion, does that mean there's a potential title on a title shot down the line for Jeff Hardy? It could. It could very well mean that. So let's see if Jeff can do it. Hopefully he's laid off the drugs tonight. If he's drug free, he's got a chance. But if his head's in the sky, then we don't know. it might not go the way he wants it to go. But here he is, here he comes, Jeff Hardy, the legend, the Attitude Era legend, the Ruthless Aggression legend, hell, even a TNA legend. Jeff Hardy, he's done it all. But can he do something he's never done? And that is defeat Roman Reigns here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. We're moments away from finding out. Let's go, main event time, Jeff versus Reigns. Non-title match. The end SmackDown. I'm sure Samoa Joe's watching on intently. Jeff then did a full lap around the ring. Still moving good for his age. Hasn't slowed down at all. And you'll need all of his quickness, you'll need all of his abilities, all of his high-flying daredevil stunts in his arsenal if he wants to beat Roman Reigns tonight. Does Jeff Hardy have what it takes? Beginning to wonder whether Roman Reigns would get bored of just carrying that belt around, because let's be real, he's unbeatable at the moment. No one really looks like taking it off him. And I just wonder, will he ever get to a stage where he's like, I need a challenger. I'm sick of carrying this belt around. At the moment, no one's been able to challenge him. Will that change tonight? We will find out. I mean, it's a massive night for Jeff Hardy, making his SmackDown debut. He will want to win. Roman Reigns, unbeaten, going into the pay-per-view. He will not want to lose. But we'll see tonight. There can only be one winner. Will that winner be the Universal Champion? The head of the table? The ratings changer, Roman Reigns? Or will it be the charismatic enigma? Will it be the daredevil, Jeff Hardy? Both then. That's it. The shirts came off. You know Roman Reigns means business. Here we go. And Jeff Hardy going to quickly get this one off to a fast start. Jeff Hardy with a forearm, another running forearm. This is what he needs to do to beat Roman Reigns. And another one, Jeff Hardy then showing that he is here. And he's not here just to get beaten. He's not here to make up the numbers. He's here to challenge. And he's challenging at the moment. Oh, but he just eats a big right hand. Just like that, one right hand from Roman Reigns can just slow you down. And he launches Jeff Hardy halfway across the ring with that throwaway suplex. And Reigns out bashing Jeff Hardy's head off the mat. Now working on the arm. Jeff getting beat up here. Jeff getting his just everything stomped on. Now he's back on his feet now. Can he fight back? Roman Reigns, just a big Samoan drop. A big Samoan drop. And Jeff Hardy maybe wishing he chose to go to Monday Night Raw here. Jeff Hardy, big shot. Come on, Hardy, needs to do something. Oh, spinning kick. Sends Reigns down. And a big enziguri for Hardy. Hardy now beginning to try and get back into this. Atomic drop. Jeff Hardy holds onto the legs. Splits Roman Reigns in half. Doesn't matter how dominant Roman Reigns is, you get hit there, you will be in pain. You will be hurt. Oh, so I don't know what he went for there. Spinning heel kick from Jeff. It didn't really work out for him. Roman Reigns just lifting Jeff up now. A big throwaway powerbomb. Jeff holding his leg. It's not a good sign there for Hardy if he's got a potential injury. Hardy rolls over though. Hardy not laying down. Hardy. Hardy fighting spirit here. Reigns slowly getting back to his feet. Hardy drops him with a big, just a clubbing blow to the back of the head there. Reigns. Hardy on the top rope again. Oh, this time went for the crossbody and Reigns scouted it. Reigns made sure Hardy missed. And Reigns with a big back suplex. And Jeff Hardy comes crashing down, and now it's Reigns unleashing. Look at this, these big clubbing blows, these right hands to Jeff. Now Jeff getting the back of his head smashed in the middle of the ring after this mat. It's a vicious Roman Reigns tonight. Big elbow to the back of Jeff's head. This is Roman Reigns' ring. Perhaps he feels a bit disrespectful, and a big neck breaker. Jeff Hardy may be beginning to regret coming in to the head of the table, trying to eat the scraps off this table. Roman Reigns trying to tell him there is no scraps. But, oh, Jeff, he needed that. Jeff manages to get out of the cover. Jeff, oh, big tornado DDT. Roman Reigns gets planted. And a big drop kick from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy going for the twist of fate, and he nails it in the middle of the ring. Jeff Hardy rolls over into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Roman Reigns kicks out. Roman Reigns just gets his shoulder up just when Jeff Hardy thought he had it won there. Can he go for the... I don't believe it. He's going to go try and go for the twist, the whisper, and the swanton bomb. Oh, and he nails it. He nails it on Roman Reigns. Reigns is down. And Reigns kicks it again. No way. Twist of fate. Reigns kicked out. Swanton bomb. Reigns kicked out. Just what does Jeff Hardy have to do here? Seriously. What does Jeff Hardy have to do? Oh, and he just eats a big knee to the face. And Reigns jumps up on Jeff. He gets the guillotine choke locked in. And I don't think Jeff's going to get out of this one. Jeff's trying though. He's trying, Jeff, to his credit, but he's getting further away from the ropes. But Jeff, what the fuck? Jeff powering out. And Jeff with a counter. Jeff rolls through. Jeff has rolled through into the cover. And Roman Reigns kicks out. Roman Reigns does enough. Snapmare. Reigns off the ropes. A big boot to the face of Hardy. And now Roman Reigns looking like he wants to take his frustrations out on Jeff. And I don't think this one might not go much longer. Reigns setting up Jeffro. Oh, and this time he locks in again. He got the guillotine locked in, and I don't think Jeff's going to be getting out of this one. He's trying, but I don't think he can do it. But Jeff, I don't believe it. Jeff freaking Hardy here. Jeff freaking Hardy. He's almost got out of it. And Reigns cannot seem to believe it. Reigns cannot seem to believe this. Jeff just about makes it out. Oh no, but he got caught. He got caught from behind. And Reigns could be looking for a spear. Oh, and he nails it. This time he takes him out. And I think that'll do it. I mean, Jeff has escaped the guillotine twice, but I don't think he's going to escape kicking out of this pinfall, unfortunately. And it looks like that's going to do it. And it's all over. Roman Reigns. What a match, though. What a hard-fought victory. But Roman Reigns, in the end, comes away with the win, with the victory. Still unbeaten. Still got that unblemished record. Jeff Hardy, maybe a losing debut, but he gave it his all. I mean, what a fight he put up there against the Universal Champion. It wasn't to be. Unfortunately for Jeff, Roman Reigns was just too good tonight. Too dominant. Is there anybody that can beat this man? We will find out at the pay-per-view. Samoa Joe will have his chance. Again, it's a mediocre match. I'm absolutely disappointed with that. Cannot believe that only was 2 stars. Just when I thought we were actually going to get it right this week, I thought we had done everything the correct way. I think it deserved a better match than that, but we didn't get it. we move on. Let's see what Raw done. Again, so Raw 3 weeks in a row now. I believe they've had the same tag team match. At this stage, they just seem to be booking the exact same shit every single week. And again, they get another good match. Becky Lynch with a self promo. It was okay. We've got Austin Theory, Timothy Thatcher in a one-on-one match. Austin Theory with the win. An okay 2.5-star match. And we've got Cameron Grimes now calling out John Cena. I mean, if I was John Cena, I wouldn't even... Would you even reply to that guy? Look at the fucking stadium. And then I've got Ivar versus Santos Escobar. How's this main event in Raw? What is Stephanie McMahon doing on Raw? She's killing Monday Night Raw. It's a 2-star mediocre match. So we're going to see who won. We both had a 3-star opener. Raw's mid-card match was slightly better than our mid-card match. And we both had a 2-star main event. So based on that, it means that probably Raw will win. But I don't know. I've got a feeling that we might just... I think we had the better show this week. So let's see. Show quality D, match quality C. Fan change 68,000. Not bad. Otis attacked Drew during his match. Yep, Nia and Sasha worked really well together as a team. SmackDown making a good pickup with Jeff Hardy. A very good pickup. I mean, come on. Look how much Jeff Hardy took it to Roman Reigns. Almost beat him. Apparently Ray done a good promo as well. Interesting. So there you go. Looks like we're still number 2 in the rankings. Unstoppable Mayor 86 says Finn Balor is the reason to watch Raw. Why doesn't he get a title match already? Who knows? I mean, he's probably the only guy on the show that deserves a title match against Cena. Fan change Raw 61,900. So I think we beat Raw. This week, I think we beat Raw. We did. Raw's still number 1. But we had a slightly bigger fan change. They had 61,000, we had 69,000. So, absolutely delighted with that. Absolutely brilliant. Samoa Joe said, hey, my contract at SmackDown is up at the end of the week. And that will be interesting. Samoa Joe could be leaving SmackDown with the Universal title. So, that is really, really interesting. I'd be interested in staying, and the cost would be 27k. Thanks for your work, Samoa, but I won't be renewing the contract. It seems reasonable. How about 18k? Let's see what he says to this. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I'll see you next week. Oh, moderate decrease to Samoa Joe's morale. So Samoa Joe not really happy that we've offered him less, but he's accepted it anyway. Well, who knows? If he wins the title, he can come back and demand a lot more money. Kalisto, things aren't working out at SmackDown. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. The only way you can convince me to stay is with a 100k bonus. Otherwise, I'm ready to walk out right now. What's it going to be? What? This guy thinks he's got 100k. Kalisto, go fuck yourself. Absolutely no chance. No. You can tear up your contract. I do not give a shit. I'm giving you one more. I don't. Well, I ain't giving you one more chance. All your chances are done. You don't deserve a chance. You suck. Nia Jax says thank you for the rematch against Candice. And there you go, a small increase to Nia Jax's morale. Anyway, guys, that is it. Next time we will be back for the pay-per-view WrestleMania Backlash. 4 matches in total, 3 promos. Looking forward to it. Should be a good show. We might even see if we can sign a free agent or not. Maybe even a legend to try and fill up the card. And yeah, looking forward to it. Can we put on another entertaining... I don't know how it works, to be honest, because I'm assuming Raw has 4 matches as well. I'm assuming we all have the same pay-per-views. I'm not entirely sure. We will find out. But if you're enjoying this series, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share the video, do all of that stuff. It helps us out massively here on Fog Wrestling. I will catch you guys next time. But until then, this has been the WWE 2K GM mode with Shane McMahon, with SmackDown. We got our ass kicked for the first 3 weeks, but last week we brought it back, and now the chase is on. Stephanie McMahon, Raw, we're coming for you. Till next time, though. Peace.